If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning a copy of FIFA 20 on either console of your choice, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Heathway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a load of new overpowered cheat beasts on FIFA 20. These players could be ideal for your start teams and should all be fairly inexpensive, and they've got their official ratings and stats as well, which were released this morning by EA. So the cards you see here are what we will have on the full game when it is released in around a week's time. So if you guys do enjoy, leave a like if you do, subscribe if you're new around here, and without further ado, let's go into it. We're going to start off with probably one of the more expensive players here, and that's Morales. He's received a position change from the left hand side of midfield to the striker position, and this card looks very, very nice. Great pace, dribbling and shooting, decent passing as well, and 4-star skill moves. This card is going to be very, very nice. You could link him up to a Naki Williams and a whole host of other great strikers in La Liga. He's probably going to be around 10,000 coins or less, which is ideal for a good starter team, and with those stats you can't go wrong. Next up is another interesting position change, actually moving from right back to midfield. It's Lima. He also received a nice boost to his stats, especially pace, making him a really nice well-rounded midfielder. Could be a great box-to-box player. He's just got some nice stats in all the right areas really, and he's not going to be expensive at all, probably like 1,000 coins if that. Playing in the Bundesliga as well, where there's so many good players within that kind of low budget price range, and playing for RB Leipzig as well, where you've got a lot of good cheap overpowered players, especially in the defence, the likes of Konate, Upamecano, Mukiele. In the midfield you've got people like Nkunku as well. A really, really good option and very, very cheap. Next up is Shoji, a new Ligue 1 centre-back with 80 pace. That's something you very rarely see. He's got a really nice card all around, decent defending and physical, the pace is amazing. Previously he was playing in the J-League and had a silver card, but he's now received a nice upgrade to a gold. Being just 75 rated means he's going to be packed so much, he's going to be like 600 or 700 coins, which is perfect for a starter team. The Ligue 1's got a whole load of good options, especially in the defence, so he's going to be a really good option to go with, and he's not going to break the bank by any stretch of the imagination, and will offer you a good pacey option at the back. We've then got another silver to gold upgrade, and this is Cordoba of Cologne in the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is full of great overpowered cheap players this year, and you'll see many others throughout this video, and he's got a very, very nice card. Great pace and physicality, decent dribbling and shooting as well. And I think he's just going to suit the game very well because he's quick and very, very strong, and physicality is key this year. You need to be able to hold your own, and he can do that. He's also a good player in the air, fairly tall, and he's going to be super cheap. Again, like 600 or 700 coins because of his rating, which is ideal. Next up is Porto, another position change, this time from right mid to centre forward. He's a player you could link up to Morales. He's got a nice card that could play anywhere from cam up to striker. Good pace and dribbling, decent shooting, passing and physicality as well, and 4-star skill moves. He also recently signed for Real Sociedad, and they've got a lot of good options, especially with hyperlinks. They've got loads of Spanish players, so it could be a good option there for a starter team. And as a non-rare, he's going to be super cheap, literally like 400 or 500 coins. Another super cheap overpowered Bundesliga player is Luke Bacchio, and this card looks very nice. He's got great pace, good dribbling and shooting as well. He's likely to have 4-star skill moves, and he's actually a position change, having previously played on the wing in FIFA 19. There are going to be way more Bundesliga players in this video. It really is the league to go for if you're looking for cheap, overpowered players, and that is just yet another option. You could use him and Cordoba up front for like 1,500 coins. You're going to be getting yourself two very, very sweaty players. In behind those two, you could use Boetius. This card looks tasty, I must say. He's moved from the wing to a central attacking midfield position. He's received a really big upgrade to all of his stats. He's going to have 4-star skill moves, great pace and dribbling, decent shooting and passing, decent physicality as well, and he's going to be super cheap. You just know it. He's literally going to be like 700 coins. Same with a lot of the other players here. They're so cheap, and they've got decent stats. You could build a great starter squad from the Bundesliga for literally like 10k with some quality players just like that. And here we go with yet another option for your cheap Bundesliga teams, Hakimi. The list is just never ending. There's so many good options on a budget in the Bundesliga. Hakimi's had a position change to left back. He's had a huge boost to his all-round rating and stats, especially pace. 92 pace is crazy. Great stats going forwards as well, and he's going to be super inexpensive because you've already got a lot of options in this position. Either on a budget or slightly higher up, you've got people like Alaba and Schultz. So he's probably going to be like 2,000 coins with some really, really nice stats. It's just a great option. There are so many for your star teams, and he's another one. Moving away from the Bundesliga, we've got Berge playing in the Belgian Pro League, so you know he's going to be cheap. He'll be like 650 or 700 coins, and there are a lot of good options in the Belgian Pro League this year for star teams. You've got some decent strikers. There is one that plays with the same team as him, which I believe is Genk. You've got a few good centre-backs as well, a few good options, but this card looks really nice because he's got 85 physical and some nice well-rounded stats. Obviously going to be a little bit harder to fit into teams because of his nationality and because it's a league that not many people go near. But if you're looking for a super cheap affordable player, he could be a good one with some really nice stats. Next up is Sarabia, a new signing for Porto. He was a silver and playing in Argentina in FIFA 19, but he's now got a 78 rated gold card. His stats have gone up across the board. He's got 90 pace, good physicality, decent defensively and going forwards. And playing for Porto, you've got a lot of good cheap options on Ultimate Team. Could be a really good star squad player, and he's again going to be super cheap, probably like 700 or 800 coins. You guessed it, we've got another Bundesliga player, this time Mateta, yet another cheap striker, and he's got some really nice stats across the board. I think I prefer him to Luke Bacchio. Having him and Cordoba could be a really good strike partnership, and you could also link him into Boetius with a strong link, and he's French too, so he's going to be great for hybrids. He's got good pace, decent dribbling and shooting, and good physicality as well. All round, just a nice striker for a super low budget. He's going to be like 700 coins, you just know it. Yet another option for your cheap Bundesliga starter team. Next up is Jakia, and he has got an insane card for a player who's probably going to set you back like 700 coins, simply because he plays in the Russian league. No one ever uses that league, so all the players there are very cheap, but he's a centre-back with 82 pace, 81 physical, and 78 defending. Those stats are insane. He's one of the quickest centre-backs on the entire game. He's going to be super cheap, but there are actually some good options in the Russian league, especially in the defence, and you could build some decent teams with him. I've actually got a star squad that will be really, really inexpensive, but very, very overpowered, and that's going to be coming out tomorrow, and it features him. So if you want to find a way of incorporating him into a team, watch that. But it's a really, really good card for the price. I can't see it being more than 1,000 coins, and with those stats, like if he played in the Premier League, he would be like 30k. That is an insane card for the price. We've then got another silver to gold upgrade. This is Rafael Lau. He also recently signed for AC Milan, previously playing for Lille in the Ligue 1. It's a decent card. Good pace, good dribbling and shooting, decent physical as well. And as a 75 rated player, he's going to be super cheap. Discard value, like 650, 700 coins. Another good cheap starter option there. You've got loads and loads of options in leagues like the Ligue 1, Serie A and Bundesliga. You've got so many players that are around that kind of 75 to 78 or 79 rating with good stats. They're all going to be super cheap and they're all going to be really good, which means they're really good leagues to go with for your star teams. And given that he plays for AC Milan as well, you've got a lot of good chemistry options too. We've then got Brenne, yet another Bundesliga starter squad option there. This card looks very, very nice. He's got good stats both defensively and going forwards. Very, very pacey player. And if you can't quite afford a Kimi, if you're on a super low budget, you'll be able to get him for like 700 coins, making him very, very good for your super cheap star squads right at the beginning of the game. You've got so many options, and because there are so many different players in all of these positions, it means that there's less demand for individual players, and it means their prices are just super, super low. So Brenne, yeah, another option there. Bundesliga star squads. It's looking so, so good this year. We've then got another position change. This is Niang moving from the left-hand side of midfield to the striker position. This card looks very tasty. Good pace, good shooting, decent dribbling there as well. 4-star skill moves, and all round just a decent card. I believe he's also fairly tall. I think he's 6'2", which is ideal. And he's just another one of those cheap star squad options I was talking about. I said all these leagues have a lot of players within that kind of 75 to 78 rating that are all super cheap. And yeah, he's going to be like, what, 1,000 coins, if that. And he's got some decent stats. We've then got Marega. Now, this card is the definition of a cheap beast. Look at these stats, man. 90 physical. Is there a player on the game that has better physical than that, or that has had better physical in the past? I honestly can't think of a gold card that's had 90 physical on a previous FIFA. I actually can't. Even like Van Dijk and Chiellini, Koulibaly, those really big physical tanky players, I don't think they have. Marega has got 90 physical and 88 pace, which is insane. Yes, his dribbling is trash. It's 65 for an 80 rated player, which is terrible. That is unheard of. But he's got 90 physical and 88 pace, which is insane. Like, honestly, I can't think of a player that's ever had that kind of skill set on Ultimate Team before. He's also got good shooting, but that combination of pace and physical is just insane. And pace is fairly important this year, not as much as in previous FIFAs, but physicality and strength is really key. And you're going to struggle to find anyone that's stronger than this guy. I don't know what his strength stat is. It's probably like high 90s, and yeah, he's going to be interesting to try out. I'm not sure if he's going to be good or if he's going to be bad. I don't know. Because of the dribbling, he may be awful, but because of that physicality and pace, you've got to try him out, because this card just looks nutty. Then got another good Liga centre-back in Kolodziejczak. He's been upgraded from a silver to a gold. Decent stats all round, good pace, defending and physical. Whenever you've got a centre-back with above 75, I'd say, for pace, defending and physical, they're going to be decent, and they're normally fairly inexpensive. Given that he plays for Saint-Etienne, not one of the top teams in France, he's going to be like, what, 700 coins? You could partner him up with the Japanese centre-back I showed you guys earlier with 80 pace, and there are lots of other good players like Kera, Kimpembe, Diallo. There's so many options in the Liga. And again, as I said, when you've got loads and loads of potential players to use, it means that all of them are fairly inexpensive, because people just use everyone. There's not like one set player everyone goes with, and that's therefore quite expensive. So he's going to be super cheap and pretty decent for your starter team. We've then got Sarr, a new signing for Watford with some insane stats. He received a nice upgrade from last year. He's got 94 pace, making him one of the quickest players on the game. 77 shooting as well, which isn't bad at all, and 80 dribbling. He's likely to have 4-star skill moves too, and he's going to be fairly inexpensive, even though he does play in the Premier League, because there are so many players on the right hand side of midfield. Yes, he is fairly low rated, so I think after the first week or two of the game, he's going to be fairly obsolete and people will be using higher end players. But in the first couple of weeks of the game, he's going to be a great start squad option, super quick. So he's going to be ideal when you're playing up against those start teams where people don't have the best of players. You can just abuse that pace, beat players easily. He's got good dribbling too. Looks like a fun card. And ultimately, we've got Tyson, a position change from left mid to attacking midfield. This card looks very nice. He's received a couple of upgrades from his card on FIFA 19, especially in terms of physicality. That got a nice boost, and I believe his dribbling went up as well. And playing in the middle, I think it's going to be a more usable card. You could play him as a centre forward, a cam, even as a striker. You could play him even as a centre mid if you wanted. It's a nice card, and because he plays in the Ukrainian league, he's going to be super cheap, like 1,000 or 2,000 coins with some really nice stats. The pace and dribbling is going to be great. Dribbling is key this year, and he's got some really nice stats in that area. Finally, we've got Diego Carlos, who recently signed for Sevilla and has had a really nice upgrade from last year. His pace went up by about 10, his physicality and defending went up as well. It's just a really nice all-round card. It's rare that you find a player with this good stats, with a really good league and nation as well, that's also going to be fairly inexpensive. Like, he's probably going to be 1 or 2k, but he's got great pace, good physicality, good defending, he's tall, he's Brazilian, he plays in La Liga. You've got so many options there when it comes to hybrids. You've got Fernando, who recently signed for Sevilla too, so you can get a hyperlink in there. Loads and loads of good options. Just another really good cheap player. And there are so many others. If you guys want to see the full database of FIFA 20, I'll leave a link down below to FootWiz. You can check it out. If you want to see a part 2 where I show you guys more cheap beasts, because I've found so many, then just leave a like on the video. Let me know down below in the comments. If this video goes down well, I'll definitely do a part 2. I've got a squad builder with some of these players out tomorrow. Hope you guys do enjoy that. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care.